Hey guys, this is DJ Vu coming at you with another tutorial, production tutorial. Make this a short one, but I just literally had my mind blown by a video made by this guy, Ongaku Concept, talking about why single notes aren't so single. Definitely suggest watching that, but basically the premise was the lower your notes are, the more you can hear the upper fundamentals. So that means you want wider gaps in your lower notes when you're voicing things in order to get that really full sound. But as you go higher up the octave, you want to add, instead of just doing octaves and fifths, you want to add more thirds in there, and in order to really get that full sound. So just to illustrate to you guys, so I've been I've been struggling for years, no, like literally 4 years, trying to figure out, okay, how you get that super thick Anjuna style, and everyone's always like, oh, it's layering, but it's always been, I always thought, I was like, you put 3 notes together, you do that, and then you put like a shit ton of other layers playing those same notes, and it all sounds good suddenly somehow. But the trick is, as I just experimented, and I'll recreate for you before your eyes, it's about at least making kind of an Anjuna Supersaw. Just setting up something super insanely simple. Like, you will smack yourself in the face at how simple this is. So, like literally just basic, I'm playing like 2 notes. It's still kind of bright. But when you put, when you have these 2 together, obviously, the lower notes, because they're lower, you don't want to do any like perfect thirds or fifths down here because it's just gonna sound messy. Alright, it's not too bad, but it kind of gets it gets a little bit in the way. I guess it depends on the sound where you're going for. But as you go further up, you add fifths, and then you go further up, you start throwing in your thirds, and you probably have to turn up the voices to make sure you can hear it. Just it sounds so amazing. Then at least as you go further up, you can start throwing in suspended seconds. You can get that really thick sound. Just listen to that. It's just amazing. Just can't believe it was so simple in front of my face the entire time. So that was just a quick tutorial, sharing with you guys a little mind-blowing tip I learned today. And hopes to help some of you guys out who's been struggling with Supersaws for the longest time. Maybe that's a little trick, as you go further up the octave, you can push those voices together closer. But as you go further down, you start to use more just fifths and octaves. And as you go super low, you just keep it octaves. So hopefully that helps some of you guys.